Alright people, what's going on? Welcome back everyone, welcome back. What's going on guys? Let me get the Zoom guys in here. What's going on Zoom guys? Welcome back. YouTube fam. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Crush 2025, absolute man. Happy New Year to everyone. Good to be back on. Hiya Casey, what's going on man? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. What's going on Dossie? Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome back Zoom guys. Anyone get this, any guys on Zoom get this nice gold push? Got to be a break even unfortunately. Give it a couple more minutes, let everyone join in. Let me just have a quick look at the news. Hey Alan, what's going on man? Happy New Year to you too. Today we have, let's have a look, see what we got today. Today we have ISM, PMI, and then we got JOLTS job openings coming up today. We do have a big week. We got NFP week as well. Happy New Year, welcome back. Thank you man. Good to be back. Happy New Year to you too. Apex sued for 40 million, really? That's crazy. Yeah, we got news today at 3 o'clock London time. And then tomorrow we got FOMC meeting minutes, nothing on Thursday, and then NFP on Friday. So we're in for a pretty decent week. Pretty decent week on gold. Hey Chow, what's going on? Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, everyone. These are the buys I took here in Asia, but unfortunately I got stopped at break even before I had this beautiful push. Really, really nice push. Got me at break even though. First trade back, break even to start. All part of the fun though, all part of the fun. Website is just Forex Factory, man. There you go, man. That's where I check and post the calendar for the week. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, what's going on Thursday? Is it it's gonna be a bank holiday, but first time joining. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, man. Yeah, what's going on Thursday? Thursday. Nah, it looks like the markets are still open. That dude, I don't know who that dude is. What time is it? How many people got? 16. Former US president. Interesting. We'll break it all down here in a second. Let me just make sure all the Zoom guys are joined in. What time is it? Coming up to about 6:37 London time. Good to be back on with you guys. Remember, we'll be doing this year. We'll be doing a mix of London and Asian session streams. So we obviously got London here today, and tomorrow I will be doing a Asian live stream. Asian live stream tomorrow, and then Friday. No, sorry, Thursday we'll do London. Then Friday, either London or Asia. I think everyone's here. Let's have a look. Let's start breaking down Goldie for the day. Show you guys what we're looking at. These are the buys I took here in Asia. Unfortunately, I closed at break even. Once we couldn't really break back above this resistance, you know, what I was trying to do is buy this up into this double top here. But once you couldn't really break this resistance here, and there wasn't really too much happening, he did have a perfect double top, and he broke out of this little range that we spoke about on our morning Asian call. As you start coming to this resistance and failing to really break above, I decided to take a risk off the table. Didn't really want to get chopped in this range, and you ended up having this really nice breakout. So pretty decent push to start the day, but kind of at a weird time. It was like 5 AM London time. We very often see moves that early, but it's about a 95, almost 100 tick move. But let's get rid of this now. Let's have a look at some fresh levels for the day. Let's do a little bit of top down here. Take a look at this daily here on gold. Gold is in a bit of a range. Like, we're kind of doing something similar to what we did here. The only nice thing I do like on gold is the fact that you had this big rip down yesterday, but instantly found support and held this level quite nicely. So the most logical place I would say on gold as to where we're going to target, I think yesterday's high looks like a pretty easy level. You know, even if gold's going to have a dip back lower, we're coming close to that daily high. There's a very high chance that we're probably going to continue to spike up into that today. That's still about a 700, I wish. 72 tick move. And it also sits nicely around that 2650 level as well. So buys on gold today up into that 2650 looks like a pretty decent trade. Hey man, first time alive, good man. About an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the markets, man. Hey Chris, welcome back, man. So let's have a look. Daily, trying to form a nice little morning star there. This was this beautiful sell-off that we saw on Friday after we came up. We liquidated these highs. Amazing sell-off. But then you can see it got bought back up straight away after that big kind of whipsaw price action yesterday. You know, you grabbed highs, ripped down, grabbed lows, and then ripped back up. Now you're kind of following through a little bit more, which is nice. So 4 hour here on gold. We've broken back above this nice range. We've got this liquidity of previous daily high sitting up here, and we also have 2650 there as well. Hey Nathan, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this hourly here on gold. Let me just get rid of. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's clean this up. So that's the daily high, which we can kind of see is a pretty nice level where I would imagine anyone who's trying to short gold now for a bigger play would probably be trying to do something like that. Now, that doesn't mean this is a decent level of resistance that we will pull back from a little bit. Absolutely. But I do believe a lot of people will be trying to short this for more of a bigger play with stop sitting above there. And I think even if gold is going to have a deeper retracement, would very likely come up, liquidate these highs, and then maybe see something like that. So to me, this liquidity level, previous daily high, 2650 is a nice intraday level. But like I said, we are at that very big resistance. So although we do think we're going to break this resistance and keep spiking higher, does that mean we start buying gold straight away? Absolutely not. We want to wait for it to pull back, come and hold some support, which we're going to look to find now, and then we'll look to see if we get some longs. Somewhere around here, it's kind of messy, here or here. Let's drop a little bit lower and see what we can make this 4 hour chart. I'm going to make this the hourly chart up here. Make this the 30-minute. See, we're pulling back nicely off that resistance now, which is good. That's what we want to see. Bring in some sellers. Where could we hold? Probably around here. I want to see if we can hold around these areas, grabbing previous 30 lows to see if we're going to get this spike back up into these daily highs. Which from somewhere around here, yeah, 73 ticks. Looks like a pretty decent area. Given the fact that, you did grab previous lows, had a big rip up there. Have a nice little pullback from here is expected. We do not want to be buying just for the sake of it. I think even if we're going to buy gold, you'll probably hold a little bit of support, maybe come down, grab the lows, and then, maybe more so towards 7 a.m., 7:30, we could be in for some nice plays. So we'll see what we get. But I like gold buys. The only downside I would look for on gold is if maybe we start closing back below here, then I'd look for a much bigger play. But given the fact that you've broken above this major level, you've had a nice breakout today, some decent volume to upside, liquidity above, decent daily rejection and liquidity grab, longs to me make the most sense for now. I'm happy to change at any point. I won't be changing my bias until maybe we start aggressively closing back below here. Then maybe I'd ignore the bullish bias and consider some sells. But for now, intraday we've grabbed lows broken out, daily's bullish. So let's see if we can get these longs. Did your girlfriend enjoy her birthday, mate? Yeah, she did. Thank you, man. It was very nice. Very nice day, man. Some nice food yesterday. Did you enjoy your day? Yeah, she's nodding. She enjoyed her day. How many trades do you need to take completely according to your plan before your brain rewires into thinking full-on plan's the only way? What do you mean, sorry, Matt? How many trades do you need to take completely according to your plan? Oh, probably quite a lot, to be honest, man. If I'm reading that right, you know, you can have the perfect plan, but it takes you a long time to actually be able to stick to it. You know, you're gonna deviate from the plan a little bit along the way. You'll do that all the time anyway. But, you know, that gets to a point where you just get sick of taking losses that are against your plan. You'll be like, okay, cool, now I'm right. I'm actually gonna stick to this now. But there'll be, like I said, there's still times where I sometimes break my plan. Like, there's gonna be plenty of times throughout your journey where, you know, you're never gonna become a perfect trader. You're gonna follow your rules every single time. If that was the case, we'd all be very, very rich. 5k a month, good enough to travel and trade? Absolutely, more than enough. When I used to do like maybe 1,500, 2,000, man. That was good enough for me. Good enough for me. 5,000, more than enough, man. Absolutely. Yeah, no more Bob this year. Absolutely, man. Less Bob this year. Let me have a look at this 15 here on gold. Starting to reject. The nice thing is, you know, if we do start just, you know, maybe aggressively closing back above here, buys from here to here is also a pretty easy 40 ticks. I would like to get in it before then down here, but if that happens and we do, you know, all of a sudden start aggressively closing bullish, we got buys from here all the way up into 2650, which is still a nice range. Starting to think Bob. My name is Bob. Middle name is Bob. Yeah, nice. Keep up in 2025. Yeah, absolutely, Nathan. 100%, man. Yeah, live like a king for 2k. Absolutely, man. 100%. Genuine best prop firm for me as a beginner that has good rules, like 10k account. Top Step's the best in my opinion, man. The smallest account you can get is 50, but you can literally start it from as little as $49, which is what most would charge for a 10k anyway, if not more. Top Step for me has the fairest rules. It's the easiest to become funded. You pay an activation fee only once you actually do pass the rules. Once you do pass the rules, pay the activation fee, and you could be funded with like 50k. One-step process as well, man. Yeah, 100% Ash. You should do it, man. You could live there for like, I don't know what it is these days, but when I was there, 2,000-3,000 a month. Oh, you're chilling, man. You're chilling. It's a beautiful place as well. Yeah, you should do it, Ash. Yeah, you could live in Thailand for, I'd say 2,000 to 3,000 a month, maybe even less. Honestly, you get them. You should join. The best way to get accommodation when you're traveling and trading, if you want to do something long term, is join some Facebook groups. You could get some Facebook groups in Thailand for like super cheap a month, really, really cheap. I always did Airbnbs, but that's never the cheapest. Yeah, I've seen that one. They have some deals on the minute as well. Slightly better rules, yeah. Probably gonna come down and re-grab these 15 lows here. There is, if you're looking at these ones here, down here. Let's have a look, man. Yeah, that's nice. Big 4-hour resistance as well, man. Bound to see a pullback from there. Yeah, it's a big 4-hour resistance. Big level. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, we could still, like, could we still come all the way back down to here before seeing that push up? Yeah, it's possible. Very possible. I am open to that. Now, it'd also sit around that double bottom. I am also very open to that. If we get like, let's say if this hourly, you know, actually aggressively closes like this below this level, then I'll consider that, you know, maybe back down to these lows or back down to here as well. For sells, I would really like to see us like aggressively close back below here. And then we could maybe short 7 till 8 into like these areas before seeing that push up. How do you hold confidence holding trades longer? I always close early in small positions. I could be up 1,800 instead of 300. I would love your input. It's a good question, man. I mean, it depends why you're closing your trades early. Like if you're closing your trades early because you just like the look of the gains, then you want to make sure you have clear targets. That's like one of the biggest things we spoke about on the retreats as well. Like my trade today, I think I saw about 27 ticks, but the reason I didn't lock it in is because it didn't come to my targets. So what makes a $300 trade compared to a $3,000 trade is just simply how far away the targets are and how the volume is. But if price is pushing aggressively in your favor and you think it's going to come all the way, like say if you close here, but you have reasons where to think it's going to come into here, but you close early, yeah, that's purely just emotions. And maybe you need to look at your data more to see that, look, most of the times when I close my trades too early, they end up hitting much more. So one thing I'll do is, in my journal, what I do is I put down what did my trade run into. A lot of the time, like maybe not last year, maybe 23, I was closing a lot of my trades around 20 ticks. And I would look back and I'd be like, more than not, a lot of these trades ended up running into much more than that. So with that data, I was able to see that, okay, cool. If most of my trades keep running into much more than 20, then I need to stop closing at 20 for the sake of it. And that's when we started incorporating targets as well. So it's about writing down, do you just close $300 because you like the look of the gains? If yes, then, that's some psychology stuff you need to work on. Yeah, setting alerts, again, it does help a lot. Not once you actually execute the position, you got your targets, you got your stop loss, setting alerts, like Chris said, can help a load as well. Setting alerts, like, one thing I don't like to do these days is like when I traded Asia today, I execute off this 30, set alerts and left it. First alert, the resistance where I need to manage, and first alert if it hits my, second alert if it hits my stop loss. Anything in between, I don't want to get too, trigger happy, close it too early. Because sometimes, closing a trade too early can be more frustrating than just letting the trade hit stop loss. Like if you close a trade at $300 but it would have run into like 2,000, you'd be more annoyed at that than if you just lost the trade completely. I would be anyway. So you don't just want to let trades just run for the sake of it though, like you never buy here and close up here just for no reason. You want to make sure you're closing some and securing partials around key reversal areas. Look at this on gold. If we get a decent closure here in 8 minutes, we're going to be looking for some sells. But yeah, I hope that helps, man. It's a little bit of chart time, but it's also just, making sure you have clear targets. You got clear targets, then you have to trust the trade. Hey Alex, what's going on, man? Wishing everyone the best. You too, man. Should take on prop firm, like 5k in personal, but I'm thinking to scale through prop firm. Yeah, I had both, man. I had both. I had personal accounts and prop firm as well. I think it's good to have both. Use the prop firms to build your personal and trade the personal with good risk management as well. Don't try and do any account flips or stuff like that because it doesn't work. I'm gonna wait for this. We're gonna wait 8 minutes to close here on gold. If we get a decent hourly fake out, we're gonna go short. Look at this 4-hour resistance coming in. The rules for top step, I'll show you. You can check the link pinned to top. Profit target is 3,000 on a 50, 49 to do it, reduced from 165. Maximum loss on the whole account, no daily loss limits, is 2,000. On 100k, your target's 6%, max loss 3%. You can trade a max of 10 contracts here, max of 5 contracts, but you shouldn't need to trade anywhere near that. I've passed 50Ks before just using one contract. With good risk management, that's more than enough. Especially with something like gold, especially with NASDAQ. So I've traded NASDAQ on a 50, you probably want to trade micros. Much appreciated. Yeah, of course, man. Top step consistency rules made me a better trader. Yeah, it's good, man. That consistency rules are really good. All the top step rules are really, really fair. But to actually get funded, it's literally there's no hidden rules. It's as simple as this. Just a one-step process. As soon as you get funded, you stop paying this as well. So yeah. Loving Top Step X2. Wish I'd moved to months ago. Yeah, and that's the good thing about Top Step. If any of you guys are new to futures, The actual Top Step X platform here is fantastic as well. Like really easy to, you know, execute positions, drag stop losses, which I'll show after when we take a trade. One of the best futures platforms I've used. We're getting a really decent, we could get a really nice hourly closure here on gold. If we break out below here, we have here and here. Two very nice levels. Wish I start with prop firms before blowing my personals. Yeah, me too, man. You gotta go through that though. Yeah, activation's 150, that's what I said before. Activation's 150, but you only pay it once you get funded. So if you don't get funded, you don't pay it. But once you do get funded, you pay $149 activation fee. So you're paying $200 for a 50K account. So you're spending $200 to get a max loss of $2,000. Awesome, actually. Yeah, it was awesome to have them. Awesome to have them sponsoring the retreats as well, man. Yep, MFFU. Good. Yeah, very good as well, man. Very good as well. More trusting my levels at the entry. Yeah, that's it. Trusting your levels and actually trusting yourself is just something that comes with time as well. Like you need to see that more times than not, okay, cool, my levels end up playing out, so then I trust them more because I've got the confidence because I've seen it happen more. And that'll come with chart time and also, you know, doing some simulation sessions as well. I can see females on the tree. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's fantastic to have them on as well. Very awesome. Cheers to you, Aaron. Hope you're well. Thank you, Brad. Hope you're well as well, man. Happy New Year. Yeah, they make better trades. Absolutely they do. They actually do. Look at this. We're going to get a decent breakout here on gold in about 4 minutes. Look at this. Really, really, really nice setup. I don't care too much about trying to miss these buys. Once we get this closure, we're going to be looking to target these lows here. And they're never wrong. Did you hear that? That's why females make the best traders. Because you're never wrong, yeah. Good day, man, like that. You wouldn't be a good trader. Because you're always wrong. And I'm always right. Don't tell Kaylee that. I'm going to be in trouble. Is that Balloon Brad? It would be a Brisbane training learning session. Unfortunately, I can't do anything in Australia, man, with the regulations there. It's just insanely strict. I would love to, but for the time being, I'll just be keeping them overseas, man. I would absolutely love to do like in-persons and stuff like that for sure. Australia don't want me to. So, unfortunately, they'll be continuing to stay in Bali. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. My misso would be the best trader. So, you want to see gold close below here. Like last time we closed below here. Bit of manipulation, but we still had a big spike down. Decent push down, little push down here. As long as we can close below here, hold below it, we have liquidity here as well, which is nice. That's about a 45-ish tick range. So let's see. Maybe a nice top wick on this next 30 and we can look for some sells here. Instant top wick and I would market execute. My ex-girlfriend will be the best trader in the world because she has no emotions. It's all going down today. What happened over Christmas, everyone? This chat is a crack up, I know. I'm gonna have to make a reel out of that one. That's what we'll go at the start of a reel. That's my next YouTube video. Teaching my girlfriend to trade because she's never wrong. How I taught my girlfriend to trade in 5 minutes because she's never wrong.
You don't need to teach me. I already know.
Oh. One more minute here, guys. One more minute. We're going to get this closed. All we want to see here, 30 instant top wick, and we're going to see if we can flip this down into here. I'd love to see if we get an instant top wick. I will be trying to market execute. I think you should let her which trade to take today, and let's see her luck. Are we buying or selling gold today?
Do we want to talk about our blackjack?
No, are we buying or selling gold today?
You can talk about it if you want.
Are we buying or selling gold today? No. Oh yeah, look at your forehead, Zegs. I can see your forehead. Quickly, we got this. It's going to close in about 5 seconds. Yeah, you did too long.
Thing for your thing. For your 3-touch candle.
3-touch candle.
Is that right?
Something like that. Come up a little bit more now. I would like to see this come up before grabbing the lows. If we top wick before grabbing the lows, this would be a nice break-even point. Let's see if we can come up here a little bit. Maybe even just back to here, and I'll look to mark execute from here. Full ball my savings. Someone's putting their savings on your gold calls.
I'm not talking, guys.
Let's see if we can come up here. Let me go to the 5. I don't want to glue to the 5 minute too much, but you know, this is a pretty decent push down. If we can come up and grab some 5 minute highs, which will top wick on the 30, I want to see if we can get these sells. Even just back up into just here. Back up into here. Break even around 12, and we're trying to see if we can get this down for a nice play. Let's see, let's see. Maybe even above the previous 5 minute high could be a nice place to mark execute. Looking for something like this. Come on, Goldie, be good to us today. First stream back of the year, be good to us. Look at that Owly. Owly was a solid close. Grab previous Owly highs, held the resistance, aggressive closure back below this level, confirming a pretty solid fake out. We are coming into some pretty decent support, so we have to manage pretty aggressively, but these lows do look nice. Put them back up nicely here now. Squeeze up a little bit more. I'll tell you guys if I do get short. Squeeze up a little bit more, Goldie. I think previous 5 highs would be a lovely management point. Grab these highs and hold them, and then we'll see if we get this short. The good thing about this trade is you can manage pretty well. You can manage if you start like closing back above here, which is at like 12 ticks, so the stop loss is pretty good. And even closing back above here in the 15 you can probably manage. Come on, squeeze up a little bit more, Goldie. I want to see these 5 highs grabbed. We're just grabbing the 5 minute highs. It's quite strong here. Let's see if we start to reject, we could look for a sell soon. I'm not in anything just yet. Not selling just yet, guys. I'll tell you when I short. This is a nice little retracement here. I want to see it grab these highs. Hold below here, then we can short from here and look to do something like that. Yeah, I am skeptical of that as well, Matt. So you're almost getting caught right into that. That's my only concern. Is you are right back at this support. Here. There. That's why I would, you know, if I do sell it, I'd manage the second we grab these lows. Because look at this, you're having an instant reaction back higher. No shorts just yet. Look at this 4 hour as well. 4 hours at the support as well. So we're at 4 hour resistance here, 4 hour support right here. Definitely something to be mindful of for sure. But no shorts just yet. We got time. If we do start closing back above, you know, there's still possibilities for fake out buys as well. I think to at least re-grab previous hourly lows though would make a lot of sense. If the hourly starts closing back above here, or even here, and then again we go back to our original bias, 50 ticks. But the way we grab the highs and close bearish, I think at least grabbing these lows would be the most logical. Where's our trade going? Let's see, 5 minute closed above. So now it's pretty simple. If we want the sells, 5 minute closure back below. If not, can keep squeezing higher. So the good thing about using these levels, guys, is if you break above them, you wait until you close back. If you want shorts, well, okay, well here's your level. If you want shorts, here's your level that you want to see respected. Okay, cool. If we've just closed above it, does that mean we just start jumping in sells now? No, it's very simple. As soon as price gets back below this, cool, then we go short. So this is kind of like we spoke about on the videos. Now this is a sort of barrier to stop us from jumping in a trade in a short too early. We've closed above it. We broke below it and held it and we pushed lower. Cool. We're going to go short if we can hold it. How we've now closed above it. So no shorts just yet. However, if we do close back below, great. We have a nice fake out. We'll take sells from here and risk off the fake out high and then see if we get the nice push. If we don't close back below, there's nothing to say this can't keep pushing back up, and then we can consider going back to our original bias. Remember, the 15 could also still respect it as well. But look at, you know, look at what do we have like here? Could we replicate something similar to this? It's very possible. Glad I subscribed. Never looked at the market like this. Glad I subscribed. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. These are the choppy times where you'll probably hopefully get the most value, man. That's what these sessions are all about. Not just obviously take trades when we do together live as well, but actually, yeah, show what we're thinking and learn from it as well. I don't want you guys just to blindly copy the trades. The most important part is you guys actually learn from them as well. Ever tried trading NQ? I have, man. I have. It was very hit and miss for me, man. I had good days trading Nasdaq, and then the bad days were really bad. I just found it was a bit too hit and miss for me. I just found that I was way more consistent trading gold. Not to say trading Nasdaq doesn't work. I just feel like I'm better at trading gold, and gold moves well. In the Asia and London session, and New York, which is Asia and London is what I predominantly focus on. So it just makes the most sense to trade gold. If you're going to trade Nasdaq, you know, obviously you want to be trading Nasdaq in the New York session. For me, it's too late. But even still, you know, even if you got these buys today on gold, you know, that's an 80 tick move up in the Asian session. One contract, that's $830. Like, that's a great trade. So I just find gold a lot more consistent. Respect levels a lot better. Nasdaq's just a bit too volatile for me. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, start getting back above here. Get back above here, and I'll go back to the original bias of longs. We'll confirm an hourly fake out again, and then we got like 60 ticks. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Gavin. It moves well around the clock. Absolutely. You can. That's why I love gold so much as well. Not only does it move well and consistent, you could trade gold in Asia, London, or New York. Like whichever session fits your schedule, you can trade gold in all of them. That's why I love gold as well. Let me keep an eye on this 15 here. I don't want to be too glued to the fire, but even if the 15 flips bearish, we can short from there as well. Yeah, it actually did, yeah. Just wicked it out. Still would like to see it close back below, though. Either close back below or flip the 15. Copper moving nicely. Yeah, let's have a look at copper quickly. We got time on gold. Wow. Wowee. What a rip. When was that just now? Look at that. 30, yeah, 30 is a... We'll have a look at copper in a second. As soon as I see this 15 on gold, we can have a look at some other markets as well. See what everything else is up to. Let's see, Goldie. What are you up to? Gonna get back below. 15 could leave a nice rejection, hopefully. You know what would be cool? If you could get like these two charts to change up in time frame every time you change one. So like this one, if you go to the 5, then this one automatically goes to the 15. And if you go 15 here, that would go 30. That'd be pretty cool. Try to keep the mindset. Yeah, no FOMO, good man. Happy New Year. What's going on, hard? Happy New Year, man. But yeah, that is, you know, that's the only thing that we have to be skeptical of. As soon as we start regrabbing previous 30 lows, if we do short, that's where I would have to be managing my risk quite aggressively. Let's see if this 5 minute can get back below here. 15 starting to reject nicely. 5 minutes trying to get back below. Trying to, though. I want to see it actually get back below. Look how strong this level is. I want to see us actually close back below here. We'll get short, risk off previous 5, and I think that'll be enough. 7, minimum 11. Trying to squeeze it lower. James, say hi. So hi. Hey, man. Congrats to the new space, Aaron. Thank you, James. Appreciate it, man. But look, we can see, look at the type of price action we do get in here. Although I would obviously rather this doesn't happen, but we have to accept that, you know, things can get pretty ugly in here. Or they can have really nice breakouts. So if we do get back below, in 1 minute 50, I would love to short. And I'll probably be looking to do, you know, something like this. 2 seconds, guys. 5 minutes pushing down here. 15 hasn't flipped just yet though, so as long as the 15 doesn't flip in 1 minute. Quick little top wick and I'm going to short. Oh, is 15 going to flip? 15's close to flipping. 15 is close to flipping. Could you take it on the flip? What would your stop be? 20. I want to see a top wick on the next. Quick little top wick in 40 seconds. Quick little top wick and I'm going to sell gold. That's a pretty decent 15-minute rejection there. Quick top wick. I want to see us come down to here. Risking off if you close back above the level. Top wick in 20 seconds, guys. I'm going to market execute. Don't rip the lows, Goldie. Don't rip the lows. Broke above, breaking back below. Quick little. Doesn't have to be huge. All right, 1 second. Instant bottom wick. We literally just wicked out the 30 lows there, which is not what I want to see. No, you grab the lows first. Now you come back up. Remember, I said them 30 lows would have to be a management point because you're back down at this support here. Look at this tough area. Tough area. Yeah, as soon as 30 minutes. Yeah, not a bad shot, man. If I was getting short on gold, as soon as we grab previous 30 lows, I would have to manage because you're coming right back into support. Here. Highly recommend joining the Discord for anyone considering it. I'm a previous member and join again once I'm settled. Move across continents. Appreciate it, James. More than welcome anytime, man. Anytime. Appreciate the kind words, man. You know, it's the only reason I wouldn't sell this here. Like, it's not the worst trade. I just don't like that you're selling right into this support now. Look at this, it's huge, and you've grabbed the previous 30 lows. You do have that liquidity below, but do we have a real breakout yet? Not really. And I wouldn't want to get trapped in his here. What's this? 14 tick range. $15 just grabbed the lows, starting to pull back a little bit. 30 minute could still flip though. Maybe if we re-break this low with volume, that could be something. That would be the 30 continuing to flip. Maybe re-break the lows. I actually could consider that. It'd have to break with volume though. It'd have to break and drive. On the re-break the low, baby. Can I ask for a tip? Of course, man. I feel like I've gotten too comfortable with losing that I'm now losing too much. I know losing is part of trading, but any tips on what should I do? It depends on why you are losing. A lot of the time, if I would get comfortable with losing too much, if I'd get that comfortable with losing that I'd lose too much, is because I would be trading on prop firms and I would just get to a point where it's, whatever happens, happens. And almost you just keep doing it for the sake of it. And you're not really following a plan. You're just taking random trades that you can't even really justify. So it's not so much about just the losing, it's more so about making sure you have a plan that you're actually sticking to and not just taking trades for the sake of it. I have had many points in my trading journey where I've just done so many prop firms that I've literally got to a point where it's like, it's just another prop firm. And you just don't care about it, you just keep taking random trades. And it's not so much that maybe you don't care about not losing, because that's a good thing. It's more so that you have to make sure you're still actually following your plan. So I don't think it makes a difference about micros or minis or anything like that, man. And more so, just make sure you're still actually following your plan. You have to have a plan. I don't, but I'm considering it. If it can, I don't really like this price action though. Getting comfortable with losing is fantastic, but yeah, you have to absolutely be sticking to your plan. If you're comfortable with the amount of size that you're losing as well, like that's great. Bouncing off a trend line. That could be a good sign. Ooh, if that's the trend line you're looking at, it could be a good reason to go short. What do we know happens around third touches? People do something like this. People looking to buy off that third touch of a trend line. Could be more reasons for us to look for these sells. 5-minute closing back above here. Make a chronic trader. Oh, buddy. Yeah, you're probably entering too many trades. Like, you should only really be maybe taking like 1 to 2 trades a day on average max. The amount of times, like I say, in the beginning of my journey, like I'd go look back at like my MT4 or something, and there would just be so many trades. And if someone was like, explain me this trade right here, I'd be like, I don't know, it just looked like a good trade. Like, you know, you can't even justify them. So you have to make sure you're actually following your plan. Yeah, direction of the break, yeah. Well, this is some pretty nice price action here. Like where most people would imagine, you know, you're doing this, and then you're doing this, and you're doing it. Oh, well, you're going to do this next, which we all know what gold loves to do. Gold loves to do that. So we could see something like this, which I would love to short into these lows. That's why I'm open to selling, because I'd love to short into these lows before then potentially seeing this big pushback higher. You can see we're getting trapped in this little range here. 30 minutes trying to flip bearish, hasn't quite flipped bearish just yet. Around here's the flip of the candle. Oh, I just want to see some more volume, to be honest. You know, we've had a nice 65 tick push down here. So you're going to range a little bit, and then you come up, and then we can see that continuation. We need volume. That's all we need. You know, we got the perfect liquidity. We just need that volume. Re-break these lows here, and I think you can see it. Let me have a look at this 15 again. 15, not showing too much. Yeah, London Open in 30 as well. We just need that volume. As soon as we get that volume, we're on. It's only 7:20 though. You got time. Plenty of time. Yeah, sell stop's looking better. If this 5-minute fakes out again, sells are good. You got a nice little high to risk off here as well. Like something like it's a bit of a riskier play because you haven't really broken out yet, but something like that could make sense. 648. On the 2-minute, wow. How long on the 2-minute? Let's see here, guys. Let's see if we break. I'm not in this just yet. Let's see if we break. On the 2-minute, wow. Ooh. Yeah. Grabbed some highs, broke out. Alid on the 2-minute. Scalping with Alid. Oh my god, he break the support. Break the support. How's this 5 going to close? Right in the middle. You look sweet, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We're getting there, man. I'm getting it set up slowly. It'd be good to get something here. Something on that wall would be cool. Yeah, massive LED flashing sign saying trader with candles flashing. I swear this aircon's just not doing anything. No? It's just bloody hot. Maybe it's the air swing. There we go. Top wick on a 5. Could you sell the break at this 5 low? Probably zoom in a bit too much here. I don't think it's worth it. You could look to flip this, but again, I just, you're selling right into support. Bless you. My aircon is awesome. Just the open front door. Come on, Goldie, where's the volume at? Where's the volume? Like, this isn't, you know, it's not the worst trade. I would be much more comfortable seeing it break this with volume. Like, he tried to break it again, couldn't quite do it, so rather than trying to predict this is going to break, I think it'd be more safe to wait for just that. Yeah, volume in 30 minutes. You can see how big of a level it is. It's a big level, big fake out level as well. Top wicking though, again. If we top wick a little bit more, I will consider a sell stop on the break this low. Because if you don't break it, you can just cancel, but if you re-break it, you should be able to push. Yeah, if you up on 2, yeah, good spot, man. Yeah, right at it. Right at it. Pulling back here. Grab the highs, closing bearish. Holding support. 2 minutes till this 15 is going to close. 15 is grabbing previous 15 lows as well. Grabbing the 15 lows, not really driving too much. Going to have some 15-minute equal highs here as well now. You can see we're in a bit of a... almost back into our no trade range. Patience. Patience will pay. Patience will pay. I'm bullish on gold back above here. Back above here, we get back above here today, which I think could be an the easiest trade. Buying gold into previous daily highs in 26.50 is a really nice trade. That's what I overall like today. This would more so just be a little London scalp before Something like that. But the thing is, though, you know, a big move like that could take until the news at 3 p.m. London time. I mean, I hope it doesn't, but it easily could. So yeah, I'm bullish on gold. Like maybe even back above here, I'm bullish on gold all the way up in 26.50. But for London, I would just like to see a little bit of a pullback. You're kind of doing what you did yesterday, just on a smaller scale. We had these big rips up, big rips down, and then big rips up again. This nice push up, almost completely retraced it. Yeah, you got the broccolini here as well, man. Here. Something like that. Let's have a look at some other markets, guys. I was waiting on gold. Gold's a little bit choppy here. Anything else anyone is looking at, feel free to send it over. Assuming a breakout has burnt me tons of times. I don't accept it goes at me. It's by far my biggest way of losing. Yeah, 100%, man. I think that's a good thing to look for into 2025. Not trying to predict breakouts, letting them come to you. OJ, absolutely. Yeah, let's have a look at NASDAQ. You had a nice bounce yesterday. A really nice bounce yesterday. Off some decent support here. You bounced off this on the weekly. You're going to have a trend line coming down here as well that you're coming very close to. So major support. You've had a decent breakout Friday and up into Monday. Again, it's going to be a big week for NFP. You're coming into around this third touch of a trend line. So I would say a lot of people would probably be trying to short here on NASDAQ. Goldie coming for previous highs. So I'd like to see NASDAQ pull back a little bit and then overall continue buying. On an intraday basis, got that trend line coming down. He faked out of a little bit, but nothing really significant. Maybe come back down, grab some of these lows. Down here. And then see if you can, you know, maybe start breaking back above for a much decent play. But it's probably going to take until the news. I just prefer gold. Gold's more consistent, moves better in my time zones. AUD NZD, let's have a look. I haven't looked at this in a while. AUD NZD, let's have a look. Yeah, best time trade, yeah, absolute man. Brandon. Watching Ada to make a little jump. Nice. I'm still watching gold, guys. I'm watching gold on the top chart. I know, I saw that, Casey. I saw that, man. I couldn't watch it for too long. That was first 90, wow. That's the New York session for you, man. What a guy. And changed man. AUD NZD. This is the weekly time frame. Look how messy this is. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish. I don't think there is a trend here. The only thing you could maybe argue on a higher time frame outlook is you are forming a head and shoulders. Forming a very nice head and shoulders. It's a very, very slow moving ugly currency trade. I used to trade this and I just stopped trading because it was just so slow and messy and boring, and it can just range for like weeks. But if I had to give a say, looks like you're forming a head and shoulders for a much bigger play down. You're going to have a trend line coming up as well that you're probably going to come down and liquidate. You got 1.1 down here as well, which is a nice psychological level. So I'd say you break this, you're going to see a decent push down. But it's pretty messy, man. Let me just have a quick look at gold. Okay, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, man. Yeah, they're both weak currencies, yeah. And the actual pip amount is, like, what's this? This is the 4-hour time frame. 4 hours, it's moved 38 pips. Like, it's super slow. Let me just have a quick look at gold. Regrabbing the highs here on gold. We got time, we got time. Oil's had a very nice breakout though. I did see oil's had a big breakout. on a higher time frame. Finally broke, like we finally broke this range that we were in since October last year. I haven't watched oil in so long just because this price action has been absolutely terrible. But we finally started to break out. We finally started to break out on oil. So I would say on oil, for more of a swing play, you'd need to come back and hold some highs to continue pushing up. And I think you can probably continue this nice move. Yeah, for that hit pips on the 4 hours, it's ridiculous. Yeah, man. I used to trade it. It used to be like watching paint dry. It was painful. It's just so slow. AUD NZD, when I used to trade Forex more, AUD NZD and USD CAD were probably my 2 worst pairs that I just completely stopped even watching. Oil though, rejecting 75s, broke above 70, could come down and hold some levels down here. Goldie's starting to come lower here. Let me see, Goldie, you're gonna just grab the highs again, closing bearish. I really want to see us break out here. Oh, see a nice. See if we top wick in, see if we can sell this. This is a pretty decent grab again. You also just grabbed previous 15-minute highs. Yeah, GJ was one of my favorites, man. GJ is one of my favorites. What would this look like? If we top wick a little bit more here, I'm going to consider taking maybe a half risk trade on the break of this low here. Half risk though for me. What's this futures price action? Just closed. What's going on?
Major problems then. We had major problems then.
Why did the future just lag there? Anyone get that? My future's literally just lagged there. My future's 5-minute like hadn't opened yet. Did that happen on everyone else's? Yeah, that was odd. Yeah, that was weird. Oh shit. I'm gonna break these. Yeah, mine froze. Yeah, my currency was pushing down, and my futures hadn't even opened yet. That was weird. Pretending to drink water in his sleep. Yeah, USD CAD days. Yeah, you remember them, Alan? Yeah. Market calls used to be like an hour long, breaking down like 10 plus pairs. It was insane. Can you guys see Sammy in the background? Yeah, analysis is only done on the currency chart here, man. All execution is done on the futures. That's why I was just looking at the futures chart, and the futures chart was actually lagging as this was top wicking. Yeah, George, you remember them 10 pair days? Yeah, they were very long-winded, man. Very long-winded. If anyone is in this, stop loss will be if you break back above here. Yeah, Sammy's chilling. He's sleeping. Nah, I will try in a second, man. Let's see how this if you are in it, what I manage here, I'd probably wait for I'd probably just see this 5 close. If this 5 doesn't break this level, yeah, I would probably manage straight away. Yeah, I know, Donnie's back. I saw that. The man's back. Yeah, I would, if anyone is in this, I'd look to manage at this 1 minute close. You'd want to see it break these lows and actually push with volume. You want to see volume here. I'll see you on. Let's jump on and trade. Yeah. Tune in some more. Alex, good to see you, man. Talk to you soon. Didn't get what else for you. He's keeping it down, man. Way to close partials on top step? Yeah, absolutely, man. Say if you're short here 2 contracts, you want to close half, you just buy back 1. If you're only in for 1 contract, though, you can't close like half a contract. You have to be in for more than 1 contract. So whatever you're, let's say, selling, whatever you want to close, you just buy it back. So if you're selling for 5 contracts, you want to close 3, you just buy it, market execute, buy back 3, and it will close them here, and it will leave you with 2 open. But you can see on the Top Step X platform, man, it's a fantastic platform. If you guys are in this, you kind of see you are breaking this level, but look at where you're still also at. You're also still at here. So if you guys are in this, I would be open to managing. Unbelievable platform. Yeah, really good, man. Really, really good. So if you guys did manage to get that short, personally, I'd have risk off the table. You're not really breaking out. You're trying to, but you're not really breaking out. I would have wanted to see this break these lows and actually drive. Yeah, better than trade of it. Absolutely, Ben. Yeah, 100%. So much easier to manage trades. Easier to manage trades. Easier to get used to if you're new to futures and understand risk management. So much better, man. Yeah, GC's sitting right on that VWAP. It is, man. It is. It's that's the thing. That 5 minute, 5 minutes is trying to break, but it does not want to break this support. Does not want to break it. Blew my Express account after payout. I've done it as well, man. Promise you, you're not the only one. That's for sure. I'm sure we've all done it. If you haven't done it, you probably will at some point. You gotta learn from it, man. Made the move from Forex over to futures. Far better. Yeah, so much better, man. Good to see you making the transition. That's the thing, and like people like to trade like, pairs like GBP USD or AUD USD. It's like you can still trade them futures on Top Step as well. You can pretty much trade like most futures, though. Australian dollar futures, which is just AUD NZD. Pound futures, which is just GBP USD. Euro futures, yen futures. Like you can still trade all your currencies as well. But if you're going to day trade, it doesn't really make any sense to not trade futures. Look at this. Why is this volume, man? What do I think about ICT concepts? A bit too much analysis for me, man. Not to say it doesn't work. For me, it's just too much analysis. It gives me analysis paralysis. It works for people, though. Like I say, it's not to say it doesn't work or it's not good. For me, it's just too much. The way I trade gold is just liquidity and price action. Up 3K on you funded. Good man, good man. Well done. Anyone in this? If you survived it, you're running about 12. Again, still not worth securing. You're trying to play it down for a much deeper retracement here on gold. The reason I moved to futures CFDs. Yeah, good man. Well done. Best decision I've made. Got funded in almost 2 months of switching. Amazing, man. Well done. That's amazing. Anyone who got the short, you guys, anyone still holding? Or did that little wick get you? Yeah, good point, Chris. Yeah, still in. Yeah, nice, Mac. If you are still in, as long as you're break even, these lows look like a fantastic target. I find Google Sheets the best, to be honest, man. I find it just easiest. Like it realistically, like maybe takes like 2 minutes to journal or trade, maybe if that. FX replay is good for backtesting, yeah, absolutely. You have to trade your exact strategy to go into community and retreats, bro. Love your content and style of trading. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Do you have to trade the exact same? I'd have to trade the exact same way. But obviously, if you're trading slightly different, it will kind of confuse everyone. So it's maybe you preferred if you do trade. You don't have to trade exactly like us, but you might take little bits from the way that I trade. And that's what it's all about, man. Taking little bits from everywhere and putting it into your own plan. But you don't have to trade step by step exactly the same. Absolutely not, man. It'd be even more better if you can tweak it and add your own sort of twist on it. Absolutely. Holding from 40. Nice. You got it from there. Yeah, nice. Good, man. Stop loss to break even. Yeah, good. Break even's good there because you see we're still at this big strong level. At any point, buyers could step in at all these areas, so taking risk off the table is good, man. There's room for improvement. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Yeah, that's good, Nathan. A good guy to watch is trader Nick, who trades a lot of options for investing as well. Nick's fantastic at that. Ever use order flow? I have before, man. Not so much anymore. I prefer just to read the price action. That's sort of my sort of read on order flow, but no, not particularly. Let me see this chart, man. Let me see. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Where do you get that from? Is that a 5 minute? You got it from... Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, you got it from all the way back there? Yeah, beautiful. You got it from here. Yeah, lovely short, man. Almost 30 ticks. Great entry, Ash. Beautiful entry, man. Enter off the 5 top. You could, but you're trading this. It's a bit of a mess. This is why, if I was in this short, I'd be break even as soon as you start getting into this range, because this is where it starts to get pretty ugly. Nah, I've tried to use volume indicators in the past. Maybe I haven't used a good one. I don't know, but I just feel like they're pretty lagging. I think if I was going to look at volume, I think order flow would make more sense. Look at this volume. We are pushing down, but we've pushed down just about 10 ticks. Very, very low volume here. It's gone up to 8 AM London time in about 15 minutes. When did you realize SMC doesn't work? I don't know if it doesn't work. I just know it. I just knew pretty early on that it wouldn't work for me. I like simple price action, and it's what makes the most sense to me. I feel like with that style, again, I know people who trade SMC profitably. It's not to say it doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me because I'm more of a simple person. Trading price action, the liquidity, the simplest way I do, is what I've seen gold do time and time again, and it's much more simple. The more I have to think about from a technical perspective, the more likely I am to hesitate, miss trades, and then go on tilt. The simpler I can keep my technicals, the better my execution is going to be. And execution's very key for day trading. You have to execute well. And if you've got about 5+ different confluences to look at, you're probably overdoing it. That's why for me, just having clear targets and trading breakouts on gold can be very, very simple. Oh, Sammy's dreaming. Yeah, I feel like SMC is very similar to this, but they've made it way more complicated than it should be. Yeah, that's all it is. I feel like it's a lot of analysis paralysis, for me anyway. I think this is just simpler and just makes much more sense. And we see it work time and time again. Yeah, he does, Chris. Yeah, he goes nuts sometimes. It's kind of scary. Yeah, his eyes are rolling back and everything. It's kind of creepy. He's not right now, but yeah, other times he will, yeah. Where is he? You can just about see him. You guys on YouTube, 159 people tune in. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. First stream back today. Calling these gold shorts. I unfortunately missed it because the futures lagged a little bit and threw me off. You can see here on tilt, 52% people long here on gold, 48 people short. Pretty 50-50 all over, to be honest. Yes, Nasdaq, oil, and gold, all pretty 50-50. 200 likes equals 24-hour stream. Done deal. 160 to go. Who just unliked? Whoever just unliked. Oh no, someone. Hard to get over shiny object syndrome. Jumping strategy. Something I catch myself doing. Yeah, I did that a lot as well, Gavin. Always searching for something else as opposed to accepting that it was something that I was doing wrong. Social media doesn't help that either. Yeah, I know. I've watched them as well, man. It just literally just goes on for like an hour. It's painful. It's very hard to watch. What are you up to here on gold? 15, trying to come lower. I don't like the way where the 15 is right now though, because you're coming into support. Third one's a charm. Yeah, third one's a charm, man. Third one's a charm. 30's pushing down nicely. 30's moving well. Again, though, if you weren't already in it, you'd be looking at this area like, okay, cool, I don't want to get stuck in here. This is where we didn't want to trade in the Asian session. So why would we start trading it now? If I was going to be trading this range, you know, it's at the highs or the lows, not in the middle. What was my thoughts on the Donvo comeback? I think it's good to see him back, man. I used to like listening to him in the background in New York session. I would. It's not my style as well. I would never trade like that. I think at the young age that he is at, his experience is huge. I don't think there was ever any scam. You know, people called him a scam. I don't think there was ever a scam. People invested money they could afford to lose and unfortunately lost it. It's not ideal. But you invested money into someone who traded with an open negative risk to reward. Again, it's not my style. So would I trade like that? No. However, I think he shares a lot of value in his streams. That even sometimes I listen to in the background, I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. You know, for someone so young to have that level of knowledge and mental discipline that he has, it's pretty impressive. Obviously losing, you know, I don't know how many trades he took on the day that he lost it. It's pretty insane. I'm definitely not condoning it. Like it's crazy. There should be, you know, if you're investing money with someone to trade with, there should be written contracts with like written rules in place. Otherwise, you know, never give money to someone who's going to trade it with no sort of risk management. 300 in an hour. It's ridiculous. That part I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. He's on house arrest. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think it's good to see him come back though. Yeah, I think it's full tilt. I think it's running full tilt mode. You lose your pain back, yeah. House arrest, that's crazy. Yeah, probably tell for trust. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, would I trust my money with them? No, not really. Would I trust my money with anyone on social media? Absolutely not. Again, I think it's just people that were hoping to listen, chat. People that were, you know, hoping to make a quick, easy buck, and unfortunately got burnt. And it is very unfortunate. People lost a lot of money, which is horrible. I would never start a MAM. You may have mentioned, but why do I trading on TradingView, not Top Step? I prefer to keep them separate, man. I don't like to see my position on the screen. I like to see clean price action, and I like to look at my position on my second screen and then see how it is. But on this chart, I just want clean price action, pure clean price action. I prefer to keep it separate, man. For day trading, if I see my position here, I might see the P&L, it might throw me off a little bit. I honestly, when I'm trading on my own, I don't even like to draw this on. I just want to see price action. I know where my entry is. I know where I need to manage. So I just want to see how price is. I only draw these risk reward tools on so you guys can see it as a visual representation. But I just like to read pure price action. Theory is a broker paid him to lose money. Nah, I've traded on Blueberry markets for a long time, man, and I've spoken to a lot of people at Blueberry markets. I can assure you it definitely wasn't. Was there maybe some sort of commission structure? Maybe, I don't know. But like, was it a sort of rug pull with the broker where they split the money? Nah, no way. Was there some sort of commission deal? Maybe though, I don't know how man works in them senses. But the people who were saying, you know, the broker gave them half and they both legged it, nah. Blueberry markets, an Australian regulated broker, would never get away with that. But commission, maybe. Honestly, I have no idea how MAMs work. P&L top right a bit strategy. Yeah, it can be, man. It's nice to just have it separate. Nothing wrong with trading on the charts if you do like doing that. But yeah, I like to keep it clean, man. Broker doesn't care if you win or lose. They make money on trading fees. If you're with a good broker, they do. Because the more money you make, the more commission they make. The longer you stay in the game, the more commission they make. If it's a dodgy broker, they just want to take your deposit and run. If it's a good broker, they'll help you become successful. You'll be given an account manager, and the longer you stay in the game, the more commission they're going to make over time. If it's a dodgy broker, they just want you to lose your initial deposit and they don't care about you. So this kind of works both ways. Obviously, a good broker is going to make much more commission over you over a long period of time. That's why Blueberry have been very good to me. Because the longer I stay in the game, the more money they're going to make. Defeat Don's mods. Like fuck, he was splitting it. Anyone is in this trade, guys, just obviously look to the left. It's very messy in here, so just be managing. Would I be executing new positions in here? No. The only way I would execute a new trade is if you come up, grab some highs, close below, and then you can get in from around here. That's the only way I'd execute a new trade here. Anything in this to the left is kind of messy. Gonna get this hourly close in about 3 minutes here as well. We're also grabbing them previous 30-minute lows. We're not actually really closing below anything just yet. Look at that 30. So I said if you're looking at that 30-minute, you wouldn't be executing just yet, because look where you're at. You got some range to maybe come up and fill to the upside as well. 15, grabbing lows. Grab the highs, close bearish. Grab the lows, closing bullish. Patience, patience, patience. What did you hit on this short? You hit around maybe 19, still not worth securing. Your targets would be down here. So if you are in this, probably going to get your break even. But I think it's a good break even. If you were going to drive to these lows, you would have done it already. Out for break even? Yeah, good break even, man. Good break even. Don't get FOMO about thinking you should have closed that trade. That was a good break even. And these are good targets as well. 2 minutes till this Audi's going to close, guys. 2 minutes. Sammy is passed out. Alpha break even, yeah, nice. I just do them on YouTube now, Ash, just because it was getting a bit of a pain uploading them. And Discord, no one's really watching them, so they always would just stay on YouTube, man. They'll always be there, man. He opened his eyes as I started recording him. Close 10 pips. 10 pips is 10 pips, man. Yeah, any of you guys on Zoom, if you do want the recordings of these, they'll always be kept on the YouTube. Look at this, what a rip to end the hourly close. That's what gold can do. This hourly close could be very interesting here. Anyone who took these shorts could break even there. I'll send that into Discord after, because it was still a good trade. So let's have a look here. Let's clean this up. Let's clean this up for a second. Let's see what we got. 1 minute. 1 minute. Start with some new analysis. For buys, which was our overall thought process today, I still want to see price break out. Down 805 contracts. What have I done? I mean, minus 805 contracts isn't too bad. 5 contracts is a lot though. 30-minute grab and previous 30-minute lows here. Let's have a look. Hourly close. Let's have a look. What are we doing here on gold? Hourly close. What have we done? Let's clean this up. We got a lot going on here. We got too much going on. Let's get rid of some of this noise for a second. What have we done in this hourly? We have grabbed the highs, closed bearish. Grab the highs, closed bearish. Grab the lows, closed doji. So what does that really tell us? We're kind of forming some hourly support down here, which if we look to the left, makes a lot of sense. And we have hourly resistance all the way back up here. Now that we have grabbed the lows and held the support though, could we get buys into previous hourly highs? Would it be worth it? Oh, I didn't do that. I was probably going to do it straight away. 15 grab the lows, broken back above this support. There's a high chance you're going to grab these highs here in gold. I'm not going to just buy it. I'm not trying to chase it for the sake of it though. 7 ticks. Intraday though, we are almost back to adapting the same levels we had. You got breakout support, nice push, broke below, above, held it, fake out, support, fake out, push. So this is our kind of the real range we're working with here. This is a nice liquidity target though. What's going on with these speakers? Yeah, longs after, to be honest, man. Longs on a decent breakout. Or if this could have pulled back a little bit, I was going to see if we could buy into these hourly highs, but it's kind of just opened in the first 1 minute and just pushed. So you're grabbing the previous hourly highs here now as well. 30-minute was quite nice. Grabbed the lows, held support, pushing higher. But it's happened in the first 2 minutes. So would have we been able to even catch that? Not really. Look at that. It broke back above. Quick little bottom wick. Very, very quick little bottom wick. 20 ticks. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Now we got the volume on gold right at the right at the London Open there. Look at that. So we're going to get this breakout to continue our original bias of longs. But we're 5 minutes in though. Look at this breaking through. Bottom wick on this next 5 and we could follow it. We could follow it here on gold. We've got decent upside targets as well. You can probably manage if we start getting back below here. Bottom wick on the next 5 and I'm going to see if we get these longs. Management will be somewhere down here. What a rip, look at that volume. Beautiful push. This is what we need. This is the volume, this is confirming direction. Great, now we need to execute. Go on gold, instant bottom wick. Let's see if we get these longs, a little bit more. He's down a little bit more here, Goldie. Alright guys, I'm taking a buy here on gold. I'm getting long here on gold. Let's see if we can continue pushing up. I want to see this level. I want to see us hold this level and continue pushing up. I'm skeptical of this, but this is a pretty decent management point. If we close back below this, you know, we can look to manage. But I want to see us flip bullish and continue this volume. And see if we get a nice push. I want to see us break, continue. If we close back below here, you know, you can manage as well. I may even put a second on the break of the high as well. Could we do that? Put a buy on the break of the high? Oh, look at this. Straight back lower. That's not what I want to see here on gold. Over around here. No use for one contract. If we do flip bullish, I'll consider another one, but this is a pretty aggressive pushback down already. My entry on the futures is around 54.4. It's only like minus 4 ticks, but that's a pretty steep wick. If we close back below, I'll probably look to get out like straight away. Maybe just bring this up a little bit just to be safe. I would want to see this just break back above and drive. Look at this price action. Nah, I'm getting out there on gold. I'm closing there. I don't like that. I'm closing minus 8 ticks. Close at minus 8 ticks. I don't like that on gold. Where are we? 8 ticks. Close minus $80 on the futures. We just rip back up. I want to see this quick little bottom wick and drive. It looks like we're going to have a complete fake out, which means we're probably going to continue to range. So I don't want to hold it and be hopeful. I want to get out. If we re-break back above, you know, I'll give it another try. But look at this price action. Really nice push up. Came in some resistance, straight back lower. So if we can close back above, great. But I'm not holding that. Where's my trade on the futures? Closed about, yeah, about $80 plus 324 fees. Entry was at 54.4. Exit was at 53.6. Let's see what we do. There is possibility to re-enter, maybe even on the flip. But again, we have to look at where's this 15 coming into. Look at that 15 coming right into resistance. So we're right at that support, right back at the resistance. I really wanted to see if this 5 minute could just give us a quick little bottom wick and drive, but we couldn't. So we manage aggressively. If we do start breaking back above here, you know, cutting at 8 ticks, we've got plenty more to play over the day, but I'm not going to chase in this price action. So we got to wait. We got to wait. It's kind of getting a little bit ugly. Like, look at this. You're grabbing the lows, you're holding support, and you're holding resistance. So soon, this is going to become from here to about here. Here? Yeah, here to about here soon. If this doesn't continue breaking out, it's going to be a no trade range for me. But let's see. CS5 is going to close, 40 seconds. Possibility to flip it if it does re-break this high as well. But it looks like we're going to fake out. First little scalp to start the year, minus 8 ticks. That's not what we want to see, Goldie. That's not what we want to see. Goldie playing hard to get today. Good cut though. We're still dipping lower. Head juice from somewhere around there. Yeah, messy. Very messy. It's a shame because look at this. This was a beautiful push up. You know, grab lows, broke above. You know, huge 37 tick push up. Completely retraced by a 22 tick 5-minute candle back lower. It's a pretty aggressive fake out. But again, same as before. Break back above. Here. Give it another chance. Anything in between here. We shall wait. We have to wait. Look at this. You're just going to completely rip back higher. The 5-minute re-breaks back above. You know, I do have possibilities to give it a second chance, but not yet. Not yet. I'd have to see the 5 actually close. Yeah, a bit. Tiny. What is that? Look. No? Okay. No, you don't have to. Good risk management, bro. Yeah, thank you, man. I'll give it another chance soon. If we do fake out, it's pretty aggressive price action, but it could be worth it because you could get a nice 15 closure as well. That's what you do, you know. That's what we spoke about in the retreat videos as well. You give it a chance. Once it breaks out, once it breaks back below, you cut it. If it re-breaks back above, you know, you got to be willing to give them a second chance as well. So if you re-break that previous 5, you may see a push. Made 70 profit on the short. Waiting for a long. Yeah, good man. Good man. It could be worth it. The volume. There's just no real direction, really. You got big news later on. There's no. The volume is going to come in if you break back above here. That'll be when the real volume will come in. Holding. Nice. 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 Good man. In 2 minutes. You know, if we do fake out back above again, we got the possibility to give it another chance. But I want to see us break back above. 15 minutes not looking too bad. Where's the 5-minute being messy? As always. You may get a 15 bottom wick. And then flip the 15 maybe. Live here, 200 stops. Bit of both, man. A bit of both. I have a base here as well, man. It was originally just a travel when I first came, man. Let's see. We've got 1 minute till this. 1 minute till this 15 is going to close. Here we close on gold. Dawson Trading Pool. I don't know, man. Never really watched him enough to say. Don't really know how he trades or anything like that. Come on, Goldie, give us that breakout on the 15. Just switch countries, yeah. Yeah, complete opposite, man. This is what we said. This is what we said earlier. And you know, here, below here, above here, buys. Below here, sells. Anything in between, we have to accept that it's going to be extremely choppy. I'm open to give it a chance on a combine, but that's it. 15's closing strong though. Oh, what was that? 15 is closing strong. $15 coming down for a bottom wick. Come down for a little bit more of a bottom wick on the 15. You can consider a flip again. A very quick one there. Very, very quick one. Not in this just yet, guys. Let's see a little bit more in that 15. Not too much there. Probably going to come in and fill in that 15, previous 15 higher. But it's too small to want to scalp that. 10 ticks now, not worth it. Catch you guys in Asia. Yeah, all good stuff. See you tomorrow for Asia, man. Be on around. I've scheduled it in for tomorrow. I can't remember the time. I'll post it in Discord tomorrow though. Re-breaking the highs here on gold. Re-breaking the highs. What's that? You re-break that high. Look at that. Now you're pushing again. Typical. Good on 3 minute. Nice. Crazy price action on gold. Again, it's just the 5. It's the reason I start watching the 5 minute. 5 minute breaking below, breaking back above. 15 was fine. Grab lows, close bullish. Continuing to push. It's 3 minute, nice. OC grab the lows, yeah, nice. Even nicer than the 1 minute, man. I like that. Yeah, that's the thing. The big move is going to be probably going to be with the news today. I was still hoping to get a nice little scalp for London, but there's still nothing super exciting here. 30's not looking too bad. Next 30 bottom wick and flip bullish into these highs. Yeah, it can go sideways. Yeah. Hit the T-piece first and then go sideways. Yeah, absolutely. Oops. Got something. Look at this though. Too much happening here. Soon, all I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be watching this low time frame anymore. Soon, what I'll do is see if we get this 30 closure above here, bottom wick, and then see if you can keep pushing. This lower time frame is really, really choppy today on gold. Do you want to see the 30 minutes not super clean? You want to see, you know, you can trade the 30. You want to see the 30 close back above here anyway. So I want to see the 30 close above here, and then see if you get the buys up into 2650. I still think 2650 is a very, very nice target. You just have to be careful of this range here. So you can watch the 5 minute, try get some scalps, or you can just wait for the 30 minutes to break out and trade that. I just won't sit here and watch it. Let's see. See this 5 minute close here. If the 5 minute doesn't break out here, guys, that'll be me. I'll be waiting for the 30 close and trade the 30 and higher. 30-minute closure above here. From here to here, you know, is 60 ticks. Still not huge though for a 30-minute time frame play, but it'd probably be much simpler. Much simpler. Uh, 5 minutes just holding this level. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today, guys. This price action is horrible. Super messy. All I'm going to do is continue to watch this 30-minute. You guys on Zoom, I'll update you in Discord, probably at the hourly close. I'm not really going to watch it till then. We can just see a lower time frame is just doing nothing. We got big news later on, NFP week. 5 minute is just chopping around. So I'll look to watch it again at the 9 a.m. candle close, and I will update you guys on Zoom and Discord and see if we get that 30-minute breakout. And until then, yeah, I advise you guys not to watch that 5 minute. Super messy. You guys on Zoom, I'll talk to you guys throughout the rest of the day. Trade safe, guys. Don't force it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. All right. YouTube, guys, good first stream back. Cut a trade at -8 ticks, which is a good loss. But yeah, for now on gold, like I just said to the guys on Zoom, I'm not going to sit here and watch it. Lower time frame, super choppy. We've given it a good amount of time. We'll wait for the 30-minute and higher. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Asian session. If you guys want to tune in, go onto the YouTube channel, go onto the live section, and then get notified of when I go live for the Asian session tomorrow. And I'll see you guys there. I'll be watching that 26.50 level on gold, and we'll see how it plays out tomorrow morning when we jump on. Trade safe, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.